Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the true emotional cards today to channel a message from them to you and see what they want you to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What does your person want to say to you today? What's on their mind? What are they going through? What do they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? So let's see what comes through here then. So the first message we've got coming up is they're not happy. Look at this. They're not happy. They're missing you. They're lonely. They're fed up. They're miserable. They're angry. They're not happy. And they can also feel that you're not happy with them. You know, many of you may be stressed out because of the situation, or maybe you're feeling a bit annoyed at them right now. And they want to make you happy. And they are really feeling pain about that. You know, I'm sorry I can't make you happy. I'm sorry you're not happy with me. I'm sorry. So I feel apologies there as well. But really this is them not feeling happy about where they are, what they are doing, or even the person they are right now. They know they need to change. So they're saying, I'm not happy where I am. And they're also feeling a little bit angry and frustrated. I'm seeing that with the red there. We picked up on this yesterday as well, the root chakra. So definitely going through a root chakra activation right now to make changes forward, to move forward, to pick themselves up off their ass and actually do something about this now. So they know what they need to do. They know who they're not anymore. They know who they're becoming, and they know what they need to change. And they're saying, I just don't want to give you bad news. And they do constantly think on the dark side of things. Oh, is this bad news? Maybe you're thinking, oh, you're going to give me some bad news. What's going on? So they're saying, I don't want to be bad. I don't want to be a bad person. I don't want to hurt anybody. I want to be able to give you some good news. I want to be able to show you the truth. I want to be able to explain myself. But I don't want to be able, to feel like I'm giving you bad news. So I feel this also about things going on in their life. Some of them may have received some bad news. It could be about their situation. It could be a family thing that they've got going on. It could be about work. So they could have gone through something where they've received some bad news. And that's nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and what they're experiencing. They're saying, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Now we've got losing sleep. And they may be losing sleep because perhaps they've had some bad news. Now, this is about something they've been through in their life. Many of them have been going through chaos and tower moments. The towers fall to bring something up in them that they need to change and address and look at and digest and see. And we spoke in the early reading about the towers falling. So they may be losing sleep because the tower's falling. Again, this is something we talked about with the ascension symptoms yesterday. So this is a huge sign of sleepless nights, restlessness, not being able to relax because they're worried about things, they're replaying things over in their mind, they're thinking about you, there could be events going on that they see as bad news, and they're not happy. So they're not happy, the life is not very nice, they've got bad news going on, there's all kinds of chaos going on, and I feel what you need to know right now is that's why you're being protected. That's why you're being given the rainbow. Because you'll get the pot of gold in the end. You've just got to be patient. This is a time of upheaval for them, challenges, stress, struggle, but it's all happening to make them see the truth. So many of them aren't able to sleep right now, and that's also making them a bit angry, irritable, because they're not happy. Because if you lose sleep, you're tired, you're drained, you can't do your job properly, you can't focus right. And what they're saying is no strings. What I'm connecting here is they're arguing with karmic people. So they're arguing. They don't want strings. There may be strings attached to them right now. So I'm feeling a cleansing, a purity coming in with this because they know they need to sort things out. So they're also losing sleep because there may be no strings between you right now and they want a commitment with you. There's also issues going on with their family. So I definitely feel there's arguing going on where they are, or they're arguing with themselves in their head. They certainly don't want to argue with you and they don't want to make you unhappy. So there's no strings there. So this is the kind of them saying to you as well, don't tell me what to do, don't pressure me, we've got no strings. So I feel they're also reminding you right now that even though you were bonded and you were connected and you have this higher relationship, they may not be yours right now in this moment for you to control. So again, you're learning to let go of control. So this means be flexible, adaptable. Don't force them to do anything they're not ready to do. Have faith. Remember, love is unconditional. You can't put conditions on unconditional love. And they may well need to unattach themselves from someone else or something else so they're able to attach to you the right way. And it's all about lessons. They're in a karmic lesson right now, a karmic cycle, so they can step into their power as the masculine. So you've got the divine masculine here. It's like they say, trust me. Trust me to sort this out, to find my way. I'm learning my lessons through going through my karmic battles. I feel like I'm losing to gain everything. I may lose everything to gain everything with you. I'm losing sleep. I'm struggling to sleep. And when they are sleeping, they're dreaming about you. So the big message here is very clear. Okay, they are your divine masculine. They're asking you to trust them right now. To trust them to find their way to you. And I feel a lot of them are praying for help and support. They are going through karmic lessons, karmic battles, but those lessons are making them stronger. Look at the muscles, making them stronger, making them wiser, making them more able to handle things. And I do feel they're preparing inside to go through some kind of release. So the no strings is also about them releasing themselves from these karmic cycles, these karmic lessons. So they may well start talking to their karmic partner about something and it turns into an argument. Or they may start talking to someone, it turns into some kind of argument because they know they need to release things. They're trying to get the point across. And that also doesn't make them happy. They don't want to argue with anyone. They don't want to cause anyone pain. They don't want to be seen as a bad person or bad news. And I feel this is also about other people talking about that. There's fears of judgment there. What if people think I'm bad news? What if you think I'm bad news? What if I receive bad news about this whole situation? So they may also be losing sleep over that. So I definitely feel they're going through a lot of fear right now. And it's all part of this karmic battle or karmic cycle. Now, a karmic lesson isn't always about another person. Like being in a relationship, it's a karmic battle they also go through in their own mind, where they feel like they're receiving some kind of bad news. There could be an addiction. Okay, he's holding coffee there or a coffee cup. And this can also be things that are bad for them. So they may have received some news that may seem bad. So this can also be about health. Maybe they've been to the doctor and they've received a health scare or something's come up about what they need to change in their life or what they need to do differently. And they're also learning a karmic lesson there. So I definitely feel some of them are also trying to get fit and healthy or change their diet, their lifestyle or things they're doing to be able to step more into their power as a masculine. A lot of them are also realising they don't want to be single anymore if they are single. And they give me fear around that. They don't want to just have a no-strings relationship with you. So they're going through an inner battle about that. They may be worrying about that, thinking if you're with someone else. Maybe you're dating someone and thinking, is the strings attached to that? What are you going through right now? So they're going through everything in their mind. And it's like they're adding things up and they're coming up with 5 when they've got 4. 2 and 2 is 4. They're coming up with 5. So I want to bring in the Twin Flames and Separation Oracle. So what else are they thinking about? So really the message I've got coming through is, right now, it's better off for you to perhaps not be together because you're being protected from their moods or their mood swings or the chaos they're going through. Yeah, they're thinking, what if your life is better without me? What am I going to do now if your life is better without me? So they're in a lot of doubt about their own self and they're in fear. What if your life is better without me? So what they're saying is, what if your life is better without me? What if your life is better without me? So it's like they're starting to think about it and then they're going into fear saying, well, what actually if it is? What am I going to do then? What am I going to do now? So this is them repeating this to themselves. What if your life is better without me? How would that make me feel? Well, what if it is better? It's fear. It's like a ongoing panic. It's like a panic that's building. And that's when they start looking you up online because they're wondering what you're doing. What are you doing then? Is your life better without me? I've been checking your social media to see what you're up to see who you're spending time with, what you're doing. And I'm wondering if you're okay because I need to make it right with you. I want to sort it out. I want to know if you loved me. Did you love me? So they're really panicking a little bit as well. And this is also things they're going over in their sleep or going over as they're falling asleep or trying to go to sleep because they're struggling to sleep and they're losing sleep. Did you love me? I know I need to make it right. Some of them may be sitting there with a drink, you know, some alcohol or fear. What am I going to make this right? What am I going to do? And then they go on the computer or the device, the phone. What are you doing? Checking you out, seeing what you're doing. I wonder if you're okay. I wonder what you're doing. I'm going to be checking up your social media because I'm worried that your life may be better without me. And then what am I going to do? What am I going to do now? So they're definitely losing sleep about everything because they may have received some bad news, or they may be going through something in their life that you may not even be aware of that they're dealing with. And they don't want you to see them as bad news. They don't want you to see them as someone who doesn't make them happy. They want to make you happy. But they are not happy in their life right now because the tower is falling. So even if they are denying this love and distracting themselves and pretending everything's fine, of course it isn't fine. If it was fine, they wouldn't be losing sleep. If it was fine, they'd be feeling much happier than they are. If it was fine, they wouldn't be going through physical things. They wouldn't be stressing out and panicking. So they know full well they're not fine. They know it's not right where they are. They know they've got to address their life, their fears, their concerns, and make changes. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.